Welcome to new look and feel of SAP experiencing Fiori apps. Please visit www.simplefinancesupport.com for enriching your SAP skills. In this session, you will learn about Fiori app, manage profit center groups. Let's go for a demo. First of all, you have to visit the SAP provided Fiori app library, and you can find different types of apps there. So here you can go here and look at this particular site, Fiori apps library, and you can find all apps here. So at this point of time, about 7,966 apps are released by SAP of different types. Okay, so let's search for manage profit center group. So the moment you search for a particular app, so it will show up like if it is there. So let's look at this particular app, how it looks like. So first and foremost is that this app is for a controller. So here the role is displayed as a controller, and SAP provides all the attributes related to that particular app. So here, for example, this particular app belongs to SAP S4HANA, and the required backend is SAP S4HANA. So if you don't have SAP S4HANA backend, then this particular app does not work. And also tells you that like what is the line of business. Of course, the line of business, primarily the profit center groups are related to finance, and sometimes the supply chain also will use, depending upon the profit center structure that you have. Okay, and then the application type here, it's like a web pro. So basically it's instead of your transaction code, this is a kind of a new look and feel is provided here. It's a different type of application. And of course SAP S4HANA is always on SAP HANA database, so it's like HANA database is required to run this particular app. And form factor desktop. So I'll talk about the form factors and other things in some other session, but let's concentrate on the manage profit center groups. Okay, so that's, so also it provides like look and feel there itself on the app. So it's like SAP provides like how does it look like. Okay, and also it gives you app documentation. So app documentation is nothing but like the transaction documentation it will give you, and implementation information it gives you here, right? So like, okay, how do you implement this particular app, and what is the configuration needed, if all anything is there, and how the installation needed, and also the important SAP notes belongs related to this particular app. So again, this is just replacing your transaction code. Normally if you use SAP GUI based transactions, then you are having standard hierarchy maintenance profit center groups. So that would be replaced here, and pretty much you're going to have so the app itself. Okay, so this provides as I talked about, this provides you basic information regarding the app itself. Okay, so now let's look at in action, like how really looks like in this at the app itself. So you see here, if you have Fiori access and also like if your backend system is having Fiori, so you will have a whole bunch of applications here. And then the application that I'm right now talking about is a manage profit center. Of course, I have the role assigned. That is the reason I'm able to have this particular application, and I added that particular application to my home page. Okay, so when I double click on this profit center groups, so it opens up the entire, so you have to log in here. If you provide login information, then it will take you to the application itself. Okay, so let me log in here. I performed login. So then let me click on the manage profit center groups. So the moment I click on the profit center groups, then it shows up like a basic selection screen. If you see, if your traditional SAP transaction, if you think of it's a kind of a traditional like a selection screen, but it is much more intuitive as far as the selection is concerned. It provides you different options for that. Okay, so then so you can pretty much based on the selection, you can have the profit center groups and select it. I double click on that particular group and it showed up the entire group itself, right? And then here all the profit centers came up here. I can pretty much open up the profit center hierarchy group. So it's like it's no way different from previous versions of SAP, but the way that you maintain this profit center hierarchy, now it's like it's part of your application, SAP Fiori app itself. Okay, and then it provides you like here a new add, edit kind of functionalities, and once you want decide that like now you want to add here, you can pretty much add, and from here itself you can go to display the profit center from here, and any other group also you can of course you can have here, and you can select levels, expand all, collapse all, level. So for example, expand all provide you all the expansion of your hierarchy. Okay, so this is the profit center hierarchy. The lowest level is the profit center, and again you can double click on this particular lowest level and it takes you to another inbuilt app which is nothing but like profit center itself. Okay, so the profit center, you can select the profit center and display the information like that. Okay, anyhow, I will cover the profit center, manage profit center app separately, but here the purpose for this particular thing was to show you how your profit center hierarchy looks like from a Fiori app perspective. It's very simple, and pretty much business is like given all the options to manage the profit center group. So here like I'm showing the standard hierarchy, but pretty much any group that you can, if you want to create, you can create here part of your group maintenance. Okay, so again I'm going back to the home screen, and then again all the apps which are there will be displayed there, part of the, you see that manage profit center and manage center groups are there. Okay, so I'll talk about the profit center group in separate session. Okay, in this session you learned about like how to manage your profit center groups in Fiori app. So it's all about simplifying the look and feel version of SAP. So this is the way you can pretty much explore once you get the access to your Fiori apps library as well as your Fiori app application, and then you can see how these Fiori apps are available. So again, the basic configuration still you have to do in the backend, which is SAP inquiry, but for the business users you can pretty much show how this particular application looks like in your Fiori app library. Thanks for watching. Again, please visit simplefinancesupport.com for enriching your SAP skills. Thank you.